So how much should you be making as a Salesforce admin? The quick answer is at least $80,000 per year with benefits. So yeah, that's the easy answer. I'll get into some of the details though. So that would be like if you have 1 year experience and just your admin cert. If you're making, I would say, less than 80,000, you could probably do better by making a job change. So I know a lot of people, maybe they start Salesforce in a different type of role. Maybe they're like an admin, like a sales support admin type of role, and they just kind of get thrown into the position of supporting the Salesforce org. Maybe someone that was doing it left, or maybe just volunteered to take care of it. I don't know. Let me just sit down here. So I would say that's probably the floor of what you should be making as an admin. If you're not making that much, then sometimes it doesn't hurt to just have that conversation with your company and maybe show them some of the salary surveys. Maybe you can get more, but I don't know. I think maybe you're just better off making the move for a few reasons. Because, well, one, you don't want them to think that you're just in it for the money. So I know that can sometimes hurt the relationship with an employer if you're just asking for more money and not necessarily offering to do something in addition to what you're doing right now. But the other reason to make the move is because every time you start to work in a different org, you kind of get this next level of experience that you don't get if you just stay with the same place. So in order to start making more money, you really want to start getting more exposure to all the different platforms that Salesforce offers. And a lot of times that's hard to do when you're just working in that same org over and over, year after year. And that's another point. 1 year of experience really isn't the same thing if it's all been in one org. So you could maybe be getting experience in like 20 different orgs in 1 year if you were working for more like an implementation partner. So yeah, if you've been working in a lot of orgs over the last year and you've been doing like Sales Cloud, Service Cloud, communities, all the different techs, then your potential to make more than 80 is a lot easier than someone else. It also depends a little bit where your location is, but with the ability to work remote, that kind of opens up a lot more doors now. So yeah, I would think, once you get into having multiple certs, maybe having 2 or 3 years of experience, then you should be making more in the maybe 100 to 110 area. If you can do also a little bit of development too. And once you get past 5 years, you should be up into the 130 to 150 range. But again, depending on what type of atmosphere you're working in. If you're just going to work for a company that's using Salesforce and it's pretty low stress, probably the pay is going to be lower. But if you are interested in working for an implementation partner where you're working 2-3 projects at the same time, you have a lot of deadlines to meet, always trying to hit the deadline, staying under budget, maybe a little bit of travel, that's when you start getting paid the bigger dollars. So that's been my experience so far. If your experience has been different, I'd be very interested to hear about it. Everyone wants to hear about the topic of money, but usually a little bit shy to start talking about it. So yeah, if you find this interesting, if you want to know more, leave me a comment or maybe reach out to me directly. and maybe I'll share a little bit more. All right, thanks. Have fun.